Party Talk. Welcome back to the channel. It's another episode of It's All Black and White. We're on Cheltenham away today. I'm taking over the vlog for today. As you can see, I've got my guest and chauffeur next to me. Are you looking forward to the game?
I am. You're not taking over the vlog, you're introing it, but it's lovely to see. Lovely to see it. When was your last actual, I know your last away game was MK, but when was your last away game for a vlog?
Last away game on the vlog was Bromley away.
Good win.
Wonderful day,
Very
wonderful.
Good win. Very good win. Did you think you'd be coming to Cheltenham on the back of 6 points and 3 at MK?
Did not, no, I didn't. As I said at half time in the MK vlog, it was looking like a 0-0. It was looking like a 0-0 all over. Turned it on second half, didn't we? I thought we were really, really good second half. Yeah. So, yeah, really, really, obviously buzzing. I think it changes the whole sort of momentum of the club. It changes the whole feeling around. We're coming in very optimistic today. Very.
If we got 9 points from this, to say that our bench, there's no actual game changers on the bench. They're defensive, it's to shore it up. The starting 11's got to win the game. I mean, I don't think we're going to see Edwards, Grant or Jody even sneak on the bench today.
No.
Imagine getting 9 from this and then going to the top of the league at home in Warsaw.
Be confident.
Oh, it'd be so good, so good. So we're about an hour and 20 minutes away from Cheltenham. We're going to go grab a bit of food, maybe something to eat as well, and then we'll be back with you for team news. I do just want to say a massive thank you again. At the start of the MK vlog, I did ask you to help us get 3,900 subscribers, and we've smashed through that. I can't believe how well we've done. We've absolutely smashed through it. We're now actually heading to 4,000 subscribers, and I know Christmas is over, but can we have one last present, maybe a New Year present? Just subscribe if you've not already. I'm going to be with you for the rest of the season and beyond. We're going to make it a big end of the season. Lots of videos. You know, we've already had Sam Oscar on this year. We've already had George Abbott on this year. So we are doing as much as we can. And I've got a feeling, I've said it all season, it's going to be a positive one. So if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. Or, you know, if you're a regular that hasn't yet subscribed, just do hit that subscribe button. It only takes a couple of seconds. Just like that, we are parked up in Cheltenham. A very, very simple drive. We've gone and got a bit of food. We are heading to a pub, and the team news is 8 minutes away. We've spoke to Will. Let's speak to Jake.
Afternoon.
Please don't say 0-0. But
you take it today, though.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. You definitely would take it.
Yeah,
today.
but well, you kind of answered my question. How important, or how impressive would a win be to make it 3 from 3?
3 from 3 would be fantastic. But given the brilliant MK Dons result, I think you wouldn't be disappointed to walk away with here with a point. But obviously, you do want all 3.
Score prediction?
0-0.
Wow. After all this time waiting, months and months, team news has come out and Connor Grant returns. But no, Connor Grant is back, but Jody Jones is back on the bench. Now, immediately you didn't get too excited, did you?
No.
You don't think he's going to play all?
I'm excited about it. I just think we're not going to see it.
Yeah, in terms of today's game. You don't think he's playing all?
No.
Good for the Warsaw game, though.
Good for the Warsaw game. I think they've just put it in as a little... Why not put it in?
Okay. Nick Cerula.
Big miss. Big miss.
So, Macari and Austin at wing back.
Defensive workhorses.
Yeah?
But Crowley's going to have to do a lot.
He is. Well, whether we'll see Jody or not. So you're saying no, I'm saying we'll see him for 10 minutes, maybe. 10 minutes. Jake, are we going to see him?
I don't think we will. I'll be surprised. If we're losing, we might see him. But I don't think he'll come on if we're not.
Late change for Notts, then Josh Martin comes in from Macari, who was withdrawn from the warm-up. Not sure how I feel about that. It means we lose Sarura on one side, and then we go lose Macari, who would have, I assume, been win back on the other. So it feels like, although we've got a couple of players back in Grant and Jody on the bench, we also lose a couple. I know Sarura's to injury, so it's not at the end of the world, but yeah, a bit disappointing on that front. Well, a win today will be absolutely massive, especially the run that Cheltenham were on. 1-0, Cheltenham, free kick. It was always a dangerous position and Bass was caught in no man's land. It's an easy head at the back of the post. Steve scored. Of course, Sam Stubb scores. Notts haven't really touched the ball so far. So yeah, not a great start. Response from Notts, first of all, Josh Martin has an effort, is very well saved by the goalkeeper, and then we put a decent corner, like a bit of a routine, it's headed, look from where we are to be off the line, but I think it wasn't quite on the line. We've got another corner from this now. Good response from Notts. Looks like Matty Palmer might be over it. Ball in, headed away from them, and Josh Martin will complete the clearance back to Alex Bass, but we go again. Ball in the back of the net, but it's disallowed for a foul on, I think it was Abbott. Well, kind of been bullied all over the pitch. The big ones are stronger than us, they wanted more, and we've just not really got going. But we had maybe a 5-minute spell as I watched the ball fall to Dan Crowley here. Go on, lays it off to Sam Austin. Back comes to Crowley. Have a go, and Abbott's killed it over, but we're just kind of being bullied a little bit. Abbott's just hit the ball of a volley from must be 30 yards. It's rebounded about twice. I think it's hit the ball of the post, cleared off the line twice. What a goal that would have been, probably our goal of the season to keep the pressure on. Oh, I got a great angle of that as well. Straight behind it. Still 1-0 Cheltenham. Chances, that's about 3 chances missed in the last 2 minutes for Notts. Oh, and 2 big penalty shots. Well, the first one I think is a definite penalty. The second one I'm not so sure about. But Martin is playing very well. Abbott's playing well. Linking up, it's disappointing we're not 1-1. 1-1. Jack Rams the goalkeeper and puts it in. It's so deserved. It's been coming. I'm not really 100% sure what happened in the build-up, but I just looked up, saw Jack Rams and the goalkeeper. 1-1. More defensive problem for Notts. Lucas Ness went down, did try to come back on, but the second he ran back off the pitch, ran onto the pitch, he had to go back off. Conor Went is coming on for what is now 60 minutes. Looks to have gone.
God knows how many positions Austin's played now.
Yeah, left wing back. Looks to have gone left wing back. I don't really know what we're playing right now. Austin's gone right wing back. Grant looks to be left. George Abbott's one of the centre.
Threw them off, I think.
Yeah, we're all over the place. Fully deserved. Josh Martin gets in a 3-ball. I was just saying to Will, we need to hold out till half time because we are all over the place in terms of personnel. But we've got a goal, we've turned the game around 2-1. They started very well, but Josh Martin, he deserves that.
Yeah,
he deserves that goal. 2-1 and just under 40 on the clock. Half time, we are 2-1 up after going behind very early on away at Cheltenham. For me, with the things that's gone wrong with McCoy at the start, with Ness going off, I think that half was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, definitely. I think Martin's been player of the half so far. Fantastic. Like playing when he went central, I think he's been phenomenal. But I think overall, like after the first 10 minutes, we've been brilliant, really good. My 0-0 prediction went out the window in the first 4 minutes. Bass could have done better with that maybe, but you know we've definitely been good value for it. Definitely deserved to be 100% deserved 2-1 up.
The one-touch passing has been very impressive. Like you say, Martin's been outstanding to say he's not had a lot of football.
Abbott's been in about 3 different positions. I think so has Austin been in about 3 different positions. I think we needed half time to maybe settle it down and sort of get everybody where they're meant to be playing. But I think we've definitely good value for it. These haven't offered a lot at all, really.
If I'm going to not complain, be a bit down about something, we genuinely could be out of sight. We could be three or 4-1 ahead here.
Penalty as well that we should have been given.
Yeah, but I think to myself, this is going to get tough second half.
Yeah, it might do. Yeah, I think we need one more to kill it off. But other than that, no, it's been very good again. It's very little to really fold. Hopefully we'll see Jody if we're comfortable enough. Maybe.
Yeah. Another early set piece, another goal. Jake's just said it to me, we're all over the place from that. Really, really
We
disappointed.
didn't look comfortable defending that at all.
No, we didn't. Yeah, so disappointing. We've dominated the whole game on 2 set pieces of cost us.
What a goal! He got one of the first off the floor and Abbott absolutely smashed it top corner. That's got to be goal this season. Oh
did it
my
earlier
God!
as well.
What a goal!
Three, another cross.
The middle of the two centre halves, and then I thought Austin scored.
So, I think it's Austin.
Austin just put it under the keeper. The ball through the middle.
73 minutes gone. It is just about settling down. I mean, it's even, but there's still more. There still could be a lot more to come in this game. If I'm being honest with you, the second half's been crazy. No time to catch your breath really between the first goal, the second half, and the latest goal. But I don't know if we could really bring anything off the bench to calm this down. As they whip a ball in and it's cleared away by Matty Platt. We're playing with two central defenders, and then Abbott in there as makeshift. Yeah, we've got Connor going wing back. So there's a lot more to come from this half. And I'm going to watch them put the ball in. And Crowley's going to clear it. I've had a Notts keeping the period of possession. The ball's gone out.
That's gone.
Bedu
It's fucking
needs the ball. 4.5 minutes to go. They are going to pile everything forward. They are pressing a lot. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, just under 4.5 to go. Dinsey, as you've seen, come on, big header there. Come on, Jackson, Jack's trying to hold it up. Crowley's work rate's been incredible. Matty Palmer wins. Notts a throw, no, they break with it. This is tiring to watch. Bedu has been beaten. Stop the ball. And Bass claims it. Still 4-3, 4 minutes to go.
Johnson! 5 goals! Jack scores the breakaway, Crowley dinks it in. What a win!
Back in the car, I'm exhausted. It's finished. Cheltenham 3, Notts 5. I've got Will and Jake with me. They're going to give you their man in the match in a minute. That was a mental game. Probably the craziest game we're going to have this season. From a very controlled, professional 2-0 win. Today was far from that, but not in a bad way. I mean, look, you lose one of your 3 centre-backs, Lucas Ness, during the game. You lose Macari. Your plan goes out the window 15 minutes from kickoff. So the fact we came away there with a win is very, very, very impressive. And credit to everyone. I don't know the last time I saw a Notts team on the whole work as hard as I have today. And the celebration of the fans at the end and with the goals. I mean, the celebration for George Abbott's goal, which you'll have seen earlier in the video. Yeah, Absolutely incredible performance, incredible win. 9 points out of 9 in the last, 8 days. Can't ask for more than that. And then Walsall come to visit on New Year's Day, who are the league leaders. So, player ratings then. Probably not going to be quite as high as the MK game, because we did ship 3 goals and a couple of things happened in there. So Alex Bass, for me, I'm going to give Bass a 7. Was out of position for the first goal. I mean, it was a good cross, and then made a couple of good saves and held the ball well and dealt with crosses, but his kicking was a little bit suspect again. I know it's the way we play, but I mean, a 7 from that performance is probably all I can give. Towards the end, he did keep it calm for us. I'm not going to go any higher than that. I'll go to Ness, who did come off. I'm just going to give him a straight 6.5. I mean, he wasn't really on the pitch long, maybe 25 minutes, maybe half an hour, if that. So for me, I think a 6.5 is a fair result. We'd conceded at that point as well. Nothing really to do with him, but maybe a 7. Maybe a 7. I'm being a little bit harsh. Matty Platt in the centre. I'm probably going to go for Matty Platt. An 8, 8.5, won absolutely everything in the air. And when you lose a player like Ness and you're forced to bring on and swap his physicality for Conor Grant, all of a sudden you lose height, which, you know, we conceded from set pieces. You lose a physical presence. You've got the defence and wing backs mixed up a little bit, which was clear as soon as the sub was made. Players weren't quite sure they were playing for the first couple of minutes. So you're then left with Bedu and Platt. So I'm going to go 8.5, and then Bedu I'm also going to go 8.5. I think he started a lot of attacks, but defensively, you know, he was shifted to central centre back. On the left centre back, he was a wing back towards the end of the game. Just a very, very good performance of both of them. And when, you know, we're far away from the end that they're shooting second half, and we're kind of, you know, it's difficult to get perspective. Every ball that went in the box for the last sort of 10-15 minutes seemed to be headed away by either Platt or Bedu. They were both absolute monsters at the back. So, yeah, full credit to them, 8.5. Then go to wing back. Well, it's a bit hard to rate the wing backs because there were so many changing positions. Who started at wing back?
Martin.
Did Josh Martin start? Let's go Josh Martin, even though he didn't finish at wing back and didn't play the majority of the game at wing back. Close to saying my man of the match. Probably going to give him... I thought it was great. I thought an 8. I think to say he's not played, no match sharpness. He was absolutely outstanding. Kept going until he was brought off with sort of 10 minutes to go to shore us up a little bit in a sub that involved Conor Grant coming off as well, and Didsey going on, and also Rob McDonald. I thought it was so good. Got a goal to put us ahead, 2-1. You know, laying off for players overlapping, having shots from outside the area. Just was an absolute menace. And right now, I'm not going to exaggerate. I don't know what Will and Jay... I'll probably give him a lifetime contract based on today. No, but he's certainly playing his way to in one game that we've seen. I thought he was completely gone out of Maynard's plans and he's forced to come in. And if you're talking about player season opportunity, 15 minutes before kickoff or 20 minutes before kickoff, he wasn't even in the squad. We're starting 11, and then all of a sudden he produced a performance like that. It was shift centrally, in a little change where Alex Bass did go down, did his customary injury, annoyed someone quite close to us. But you know, the game flipped from that moment. And yeah, by this point, you know that the tactical little tweaks where he goes down and Maynard gets the players in. Other side, Sam Austin gets a goal. I can't really describe his performance. He's so good, keeps running. Towards the end of the game, everyone is absolutely dead on their feet and he's still sprinting down the line, keeps the ball in. His goal's taken really well away and literally exploded when that went in. I'm probably going to have to go an 8, possibly an 8.5 as well. I mean, I'm told he'd played there a few times for Kidderminster at wing back, but he's getting better and better every single game, and I don't know how he's even going to be able to stand up after the amount of work he's done today. But we've got Walsall again coming up in 3 days' time on New Year's Day, and then Swindon after that. It's literally relentless. But it's good to see a couple of players back. Talking of, you know, the fixture congestion, you've got Cerula that was ill, so you'd expect him to be back. They don't know what his illness is, but you'd expect him to be maybe back for Walsall, if not Swindon. So, you know, that relieves a little bit of pressure, but then centrally, you know, defensive-wise, we're going to have to sort of figure something out. Then goes to the middle of the pitch. Matty Palmer, you know, kept the play ticking over. Don't know if I remember him losing the ball at all. I'd probably say he gets a solid 8 from me. Really, really strong performance. George Abbott, First half was all over the place in a good way. 1-2s, driving into space, laying it off for the wing backs that were sort of overlapping him. Then had to go to the right side of centre back, which I know he's played wing back. He played wing back at Spurs, but he's also played wing back in the Chesterfield away game. So then to go into central defence at 19 years of age in a game this crazy and chaotic and come out with that performance, I'm going to have to give him an 8. I think it was a really, really good performance. No, what are you thinking? It's an 8's too low, isn't it?
For Abbott.
That goal was absolutely incredible. 8.5. I'm going to check it to an 8.5. That goal is insane. And what would have been even better is in the first half he volleys one, and it hits the sort of stanchion, I think, between the post and crossbar. That would have been absolutely insane. So I'm going to go 8.5. Purely that goal was our goal of the season, probably wrapped up, and I would let him shoot whenever the ball comes to the edge of the box in the future. Then go to Dan Crowley. Far too good for this league. MK Dons fans were saying, like, what's the point in playing against him? Bradford fans were saying, what's the point in playing against him? Something I've seen today from Dan Crowley, which I knew he had, was work rate. Today's work rate was absolutely incredible. At times, he was winning the ball back with 2 players chasing him on the halfway line, trying to press and trying to get the ball back for Cheltenham. But then he would just knock it forward to Jatta, or he would knock it wide. It was just an absolutely incredible performance. Lays it on a plate for Jatta at the end. I thought from where I was it overhit the cross. It was absolutely inch perfect. And for me, he's far, far too good for this division. I'm going 8.5, Dan Crowley. We then go to Jatta. 2 goals. 1 round the goalkeeper. The last one is a tap-in, as I've just said. But, I mean, as Will was saying to me, the game, he doesn't tap it in ever, does he? He smashes it in as hard as he can. Close to top goal scorer in the league now. It's either 11 or 12 for him in the league. Just an absolute handful. He's getting more involved in play. Better and better every single time. I mean, you can't go any less than an 8. 2 goals, crucial goals at crucial times. One to get us back in it, one to seal the game. I have missed Hinchy as well, who I did forget was playing, but not in a bad way. He's gone and did he put 90 minutes in?
Yeah.
Yeah, to say he's not played since Walsall, which was, a good few weeks ago now, nearly a month ago. I thought he was solid. I'm going to give Hinchy a 7.
An assist as well.
Did get an unbelievable assist. I mean, this is blown into one. So for that, I'm going to give him a 7.5. No, there were so many good passes of play. Hinchy's assist, Abbott's goal, Platt heading the ball away, Bedu heading the ball away, Austin's versatility going into different positions. And then substitutes. Didzy actually did come on and do it incredibly, incredibly well. Wins the ball, which sets us up for our 5th goal. And Didzy gets a 7.5 for me. Rob McDonald came on and just did what he had to do. I mean, I've already talked about from our perspective behind the goal. You couldn't really see what's happening too much. A couple of clearances and just got the ball away when needed. And then Connor Grant as well, who I thought was subbed off, obviously, fitness-wise, needed to be. I thought was absolutely fantastic. Would have come on a lot earlier than needed and than expected. But I think he was fantastic as well, 7.5. So, let's go to Will. Will and Jake. All I want from you is your man of the match, and it's a close one. You can have an honourable mention for someone else if you want.
I want 2 honourable mentions.
Why are you being greedy?
I want Austin and Crowley to get honourable mentions.
Okay.
And I think Josh Martin, I think he was a 9. I thought he was incredible.
Really? He was great.
He was just, even when he went, I thought it was really good when he went central.
Yeah. But he was in better central.
Yeah, even better. Yeah, I'd go Josh Martin. And I think he's got to start against Walsall.
Yeah. I mean, if he's not flat out, not playing.
He's so good.
Yeah. Jake?
Yeah, I've got to agree. I think I'd struggle to look beyond Josh Martin today. I think it was definitely a performance that nobody saw coming. And then honourable mention for, I think, Sammy Austin, just being absolutely versatile and just running his socks off.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I'd love to know how much he ran today.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible performance from everyone.
Yeah, definitely.
It is. Right, that wraps it up then. That is our latest episode of It's All Black and White. 3 fantastic victories in a row. Bradford at home, comfortable victory. MK away, which was professional. And today was a crazy game. But, it's very important to come out on top in these kind of games. As I've already said, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, if you're new, please do subscribe. We're aiming for that 4,000 subscriber count. Please leave a like. Let me know your player ratings, however you listen to the game or watch the game. And as always, if you travelled, safe travels home.